Welcome to Manny's TV Talk, where we will talk about all of our favorite reality TV shows and news surrounding them. Grab a snack, a drink, and get comfortable because this starts now.
Stop it! She just said I called her. Let me clear that up.
So clear the up.
I'm clearing it up, bitch. What you talking about? Don't be talking about.
Yo, what's up everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the new episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 4. Wow, what an episode of drama. So let's get started with the first scene. It's Nneka picking her husband from the airport because he does travel medicine. So he's going to places all the time for work. So they have very few moments to make a baby because they really want one. So they're talking about that. And as they're in the car, Nneka gets a call from Karen Huger to invite her and the husband to a pickleball event that she's going to be doing for all the ladies and their men as well. Well, the ones that have men. After that call, she continues to talk to her husband about Wendy and this family drama with the husband's cousin and Wendy's sister and the mom, who looks like they didn't want Nneka to interact with Wendy or to be on the show, almost as if they didn't want another Nigerian on the show, or at least that's what Nneka is thinking. That's what the mom and sister were trying to do. But if that's not crazy enough, Wendy's husband Eddie and Nneka's husband went to college together. So up until this drama with Wendy's mom, Eddie unfollowed him on Facebook. Now that's definitely suspicious. I love Wendy, but I do think that there's something weird in the situation. Why would Eddie randomly unfollow or unfriend Nneka's husband? So moving forward, Gizelle and Robyn go have lunch. They're doing some catch up about their kids. They order some food, but one thing I will give to Gizelle is that I've noticed that she knows how to order, okay? When she's on a restaurant, she knows how to get that good food. On her way to the restaurant, Robyn got a text from Karen inviting her and Juan to the pickleball event. Now, Robyn is saying that he will be there because they're not afraid of anyone and they don't care what anyone says or thinks. Okay. But Gizelle does sort of have a bone to pick with Robyn. So they were just in Atlanta for a reasonably shady live event. And Gizelle says that Juan came for her in Atlanta because Robyn had told him that Gizelle didn't believe anything that he was saying. So Juan apparently was coming at Gizelle, screaming at her, and he was mad. Now Robyn want to talk about, his hearing is bad because of coaching, so he has to scream a lot. Now this gotta be a talent for Robyn to come up with such unique excuses for Juan, but looks like Gizelle is willing to let it go. Now y'all know, had this been any other husband who yelled at Gizelle, oh my, Gizelle would have terrorized that wife for the entire season. I also found it a little bit gross that Gizelle was flirting with the 28-year-old waiter. She's like 55 or something, so I don't know, this was a little bit weird. But changing the subject, Robyn was dying to tell Gizelle this, so she tells her about the whole voodoo, Osu, shrine, Nigerian drama, and rumors, gossip surrounding Wendy and Nneka. Now, this is what I didn't want to happen. I didn't want Gizelle and Robyn to use this as ammunition against Wendy, as if they didn't have enough. Like, as if we didn't know how cruel they are to Wendy. And Gizelle was saying, oh, they sound so evil. I was just, Gizelle, you really want to talk about evil, my love? Really? But anyway, the next scene is Candiace and her mom. We haven't seen her mom in a while. She looks really calm this season. Candiace is telling her mom about this new tour that she's going on. She just went on the promotional tour, which was good. She was excited for it, but she does not want to spend as much money as she did because they spent a lot. Now, it wouldn't be Miss Dorothy without a little bit of shade. She asks, what is Chris doing and is he making any money? Candiace says yes, he's making money. The thing was that it was really difficult when he had his other job because of the schedule and he wasn't ever around, so he left that job. He's more at home now, but the thing is, now Candiace is going to be the one that's not going to be at home as much, so they're going to have to deal with that. Dorothy asks Candiace where is her mind at when it comes to Robyn, and Candiace is still confused. Not only did Robyn basically deceive all of them, but Robyn was sort of riding the fence with the Chris allegation. She doesn't believe the stories that Robyn is telling either. And I had forgot, but Candiace hasn't seen Robyn or Gizelle or Mia yet this season. This is going to be the first time at the pickleball event that she will. Okay, so then it is day for the pickleball event. Ray was there. Great to see him. Of course, Matt was there for a Grand Dame production. The girls start to arrive. Now, Gizelle came along alone, and she didn't bring her man, Jason. Mia and her husband, Gordon, came. Now, Mia's still getting half hugs from Karen, and Candiace came, but Chris didn't come because he had to work. Now, Gizelle, the witch, didn't say hi to either Candiace nor Wendy. We already know that she's not going to say hi to Wendy, but Gizelle is still mad that Candiace read her at the reunion. And in their confessional, Gizelle says that nothing good will ever come from her speaking to Candiace. And Candiace says in her confessional that Gizelle can go F herself forever. So the door is definitely closed. Now, the Grand Dame, she's trying to be the damn fence, is ranging the teams. So she's putting people who don't like each other together. Now, wow. Hell done froze over because Juan Dixon is in the building. For the first time, we see Robyn and Juan walking into an event like a normal couple as if nothing had happened. But Mia's so shady. She says, well, he has no job, so it was either watching the TV or coming to this pickleball event. Robyn is another one who didn't talk to Candiace at all. So the girls start to play. One team was Mia, Nneka, Wendy, and Robyn. And then the other team was Gizelle, Karen, Ashley, and Candiace. Now, they sucked. The men also played. And the good thing is they were having fun. They all had some good fun. So that's always great to see. After they played a little bit, then they went to go have some food. Kriana came as well. She's Wendy's friend. A lot of random people were there too. So Karen tried to give a nice speech, but Robyn ruined it. Then Ashley goes ahead and tries to clarify the problem she created with Nneka and Wendy in this article. Now, Nneka says, well, I don't have a problem with her. And Wendy says, I don't have a problem with her. So then Nneka says, I just said that, you're repeating what I'm saying. So this back and forth ensues, and Nneka says, you clearly have a problem with me because I've been getting phone calls and threats from your mom and sister putting my names on shrines for simply being part of this group. Wendy is shocked and says, who is your in-law? Like, what is this? Like, I never called you. But Nneka says, no, you didn't call me. Your sister called me, and so did your mom. And this escalated very quickly. Before you know it, Wendy is saying, F this, F that. And Nneka came in hot. She said, F-U-B-I-T-C-H. And this was crazy. Wendy started to get up and start with her theatrics, doing all these hand motions, walking back and forth, which I didn't like that because we didn't like it when Robyn did that to you, Wendy, so don't do that. And then Wendy brings up the article again, but Ashley had already cleared it up, so I don't know. But Wendy's reaction was very weird. And the energy that Nneka and Wendy have is just really weird for people who don't even know each other, as they claim that they don't. Wendy says, my mom worships our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And Nneka says, by day, because at night she submits names to shrines. Now, in the middle of the argument, this also doesn't help Wendy's case. All of a sudden, she says, Mia, let's go talk. Now, this is the same Mia that's low vibrational, who you can't elevate. Remember that from last week? But now she wants to make things right with her. I literally fought for Wendy last year, and my videos are still up in case y'all don't believe me. They're still up there. I fought like with everything I had in me because everything that she was going through was wrong. But this situation is weird, and if that wasn't bad enough, a tray of food and a flame fell on the floor. Oh my gosh, it was so chaotic. Now, the funny part is, it was actually Juan who knocked the food out, so Karen in her commentary was hilarious. But then the group is like all standing up, all divided, and Nneka is telling the other women the full story. How after the phone call with the mom, Eddie randomly unfollowed her husband. So Mia, OMG. Sometimes Mia, as dumb as she is, she be serving her purpose every once in a while. She's pretty good at stirring the pot sometimes. So she goes and tells Eddie about this, and then Eddie goes up to Nneka and her husband, and now he want to claim that he just met Nneka's husband. But then her husband says, why did you unfollow me on Facebook? But the cat got Eddie's tongue because he didn't know what to say. Wendy had to step in, and then Nneka says, "Get out of my man's face, girl." And this was crazy. I'm glad it didn't end up how it looked like it was gonna end up. I think like had somebody like just crossed the line a little bit too much, this would have definitely turned into a brawl. So I'm really glad that that didn't happen. We want no violence with that. But that was the end of the episode, and then next week they're going to be going to a Houston trip, and it looks like Ashley and Candiace will go at it. But as far as this episode, you guys, let me tell y'all something. I know we love Wendy. I love Wendy. I will say, I'll speak for myself. And like I said, I defended her all last season. But I try, when I do these recaps, I try to be a little bit unbiased. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes I'm biased. But I try to be unbiased. And if I'm being unbiased, then I have to say that Wendy's behavior was extremely childish. But I will also say that Nneka is wrong for bringing up her mom. But let's just say, what if? What if it was true? What if she was getting these threats from Wendy's mom? Does she not have the right to say it? I don't know, because I don't know the truth. I'm only going based on what they say. But like I said, Wendy getting up and really antagonizing the situation, and she even went as far as to say, like, "I have the mother effing bazooka, come at me again, B." So I don't know, this is crazy. It's sad because they are from the same culture, but that doesn't mean that they're going to get along. But it's still pretty sad that this is happening just in general. I wish they could have a good conversation, but like I said, the vibes are weird, so there's definitely something going on that I don't think we know. But like I said, I'm trying to be unbiased, but you guys can definitely be biased. So in the comment section, let me know your thoughts and comments about the fight. Do you think that there's any truth to what Nneka is saying? Whose side are you on? Let me know. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time. You have a great one. Bye.